Do you guys have a better understanding, I suppose, what would be happening in the wild?
Wallaby. Yeah.
I want everyone here to try and picture. Right. Alright, take into account all the things that devils have and can do. So you're a nocturnal animal. Alright. You're a solitary animal, you live by yourself. You're a scavenger. Now that wet nose that you have, you can smell food from up to over 1 kilometre away. Now with wind, up to 7 to 8 kilometres away. Now you can travel up to 14 kilometres in search for food. Keep in mind you're a devil, right? You live in an island as small as Tasmania. You go searching for food.
Probably not.
At some point you're going to cross over another devil for this purpose, aren't you? Probably not 1 or 2 devils, probably going to be about 9 or 10 devils at the same carcass. So what happens when you get 9 or 10 devils at the same carcass?
This.
You get a bit of vocal communication between the species. You're also going to get altercations as well, for obvious reasons. Now what you just seen before, these guys are at the age now where the males are competing for that alpha spot. That's all it was we were seeing. Now females are more dominant than the males, so they'll scar the males as well and chase the males as well.
Does the females and males look different?
Yeah, males have more scarring.
Okay.
And they're a bit larger in size than the females as well.
More white, you mean?
Sorry?
More white?
Nah, just larger, purely larger in size.
Okay.
Yeah.
But more scarring? What do you...
Along the back. So because females are more dominant, they will scar the males, and males compete for that alpha spot as well.
Okay.
Right, so they have fights and stuff as well. Altercations I like to use.
Will they eat all of that?
Females?
Yes, there's one. There's 3. 3 and 3. And there's another male somewhere. Now also, in the wild, if you haven't seen anyone of your kind for let's say a week or 2 weeks, and all of a sudden you've got 9 or 10 of your kind at this carcass, well it's a bit of catch up, isn't it? It really is, it's a bit of catch up as well. Oh, hey, how you going? Yeah, I'm good. How's the kids? Well, to these guys it's, hey, how you going? Yeah, I'm good, let's eat. Right, when devils communicate, they just communicate louder. Right, they just turn the volume up to 10. Right, you've got to get out of this, I want everyone here to try and get out of the mentality to think every time you hear that noise that they're always fighting, because it's not the case at all. Right? There's a misconception with it, a stigma to it, that the noise that they make, it means they're fighting always. What you've seen before, that's a display of altercations or fighting, but generally speaking, the noise they make, it isn't.
Whoa, will they eat the whole thing?
So they'll finish all that in about 15 minutes.
The bones?
Everything.
Bones.
Hey?
How often do they eat?
We give them at least 2 or 3 starve days a week.
Starve days?
Starve days where they don't get fed. Because they're a scavenger, when they eat to gorge.
Yeah.
Fill themselves right up.
So they'll eat the bone even?
Everything, yeah.
That's amazing.
The fur?
Everything.
Oh, they'll probably leave a little bit of fur here and there. You can sort of see little bits here and there. But pretty much everything. So
Do they break the bones down?
yeah, so their molars are designed differently than most other carnivores. So their molars are designed like scissors. It's actually to cut through bone, not to shatter or crush, or it's designed to chew through bone. So you'll be able to hear them crunching the bone. So if you put every animal on the same scale, right, devils have the same lockjaw power as a great white shark. Right, so for their size, they actually have the strongest bite out of any animal in the animal kingdom. So.
Devil feed.
And you've never been bitten by one?
Mate, I've never been bitten severely, no.
Do you know someone who has?
I've had cases over the years. No one severely that I can remember in the last sort of 10 years. But there was a keeper here who would have been about badly. But in saying that, right, if you're getting bitten, right, the onus is more on you as the keeper than the animal. Right. These guys trying to avoid confrontation as much as possible, so.
Did you say there's another one in this pen that's not partaking?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Well,
King of the den, right?
yeah. He purely might not be hungry. It might put it down to that.
I don't feel like that ever not be hungry.
Yeah. It comes across like that. They generally eat the tail first. I always try and picture in my mind what would that be similar like to us, and I try and picture in my head that'd be like when we eat the crackle on the pork, when they eat the tail, because the way they really do enjoy it.
You can hear his teeth cutting into that.
Doesn't look very enjoyable, does it?
Looks great.
It's like me at 3 o'clock in the morning with my burger.
Little injured eye on this side?
This fella here with his back to you, that's Murph.
What's his name?
Murph. Here's the other one here.
Hey.
So you see the run?
That's a female. Yeah, she's not the runt, no.
She's just chilling.
Yeah, she's just
Watching her weight.
How many babies do they have?
can have up to 4. Yeah, they have up to 4. So when they're born, they're half the size of a fingernail. Right, they're hairless. Right, a mum will give birth to about 30 to 40 babies, and the quickest 4 to survive down a stream into the pouch, into the 4 teats, will survive. So it's survival right from the start. They're in the pouch from about March until September. They're all out of the pouch by the end of September.
Are these ones too young to mate? Do they mate with each other?
They're too young to mate. They can start mating as early as 2. It's about another year for these guys. But there's brothers and sisters in here. So
Will they get much bigger?
yeah. So males can get to about sort of 11 to 12 kilos. Females about 8 to 9.
Wow. It's getting in there.
She's in.
And there's a lot of hierarchy, is there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of like a mini Jurassic Park. That's all that's left.
Awesome.
Now the 7 that you're looking at right now, they're part of 600 that are in captivity around the globe. I do say around the globe because you will find devils overseas now as part of an ambassador program which is about raising awareness for the species. So you'll find devils now in Europe, in Denmark at Copenhagen Zoo. There's 12 there. There's devils in New Zealand also, and also in the United States of America as well at 5 facilities there.
So they're not hunters at all? Not really?
Not more so, they can hunt, but you got to try and picture what their main food source is. Wallabies, kangaroos. Devil's never going to catch a wallaby or a kangaroo. You think how fast they hop, they just hop right over a devil wall. So it's not more so they can't hunt, it's more so they don't have an opportunity to really. And when there's so much, roadkill and as we talked about earlier, there's over 300,000. There's no shortage on food source. So.
Do they have any natural predators?
Early on they do. When they're young, mum's leaving the den, going and bringing back food and things like that. Birds of the night.
Yeah.
Owls and things can get the young ones, quolls, even other devils. But once they reach maturity,